So, dead giveaway. Max here, and yeah, I feel like a lot of shit has transpired, since the last time I've uploaded, and it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of good shit actually. I mean, good stuff, positive things. Uh, you know, um, this community is it's something else, man. It's everybody has their thing. Some people smoke cigarettes and some people watch Tcap. So I mean, it's but uh you know uh a good shout out to baked salmon. If my mouse will stop acting like Dustin McFetrick. Like he's using the mouse, but nah, good shout out to baked salmon. Jeez, like what is up? What is alright? So it's working. Alright, baked salmon and Miss Luann. Shout out to Lou and let's see. So to me, this always I think about this when I'm not even thinking about YouTube or nothing. Like, this is the best comment. Like, this is a very underrated comment. I mean, underrated channel, underrated comment. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, it's just this is the best comment ever, man. Like this shit tickles me forever. The Michael Lebrano, and then look at this. Look, this guy Spencer, man. Did you dose him? Like, bruh, this man clearly won. Obviously, I mean, he has my pin. So, but did you dose him? If somebody can come up with something better than that, uh, let me know. But uh, right now, this is the best thing going right now. But all right, a little I got some time. I have some spare time. No, I don't have spare time, but I have some time. So yeah, let's knock this out. And I got onto this little gym to catch a predator TV. Actually, there we go. And shout out to this guy. And he has, a handful, or most of the not interrogations, but segments HD. So it gives it a different look, and let's get it done. Like, let's get it done with my Dustin McFetrick hand. Like, jeez. All right, here we go. Man, he bust in there, bro. Like, like I mean, if you're opening the door, like I mean, all right. So like in his shoes, like you already made this triathlon of a journey, if you will, and you get to the finish line, and you're trying to rip the rope instead of like cut, like just run through it, like what are you doing? Like, just open the door, calm down. And then his nipples are hard. Like what's going on with that? Like, yeah. This man is oh man, this is scary, man. This is definitely scary. Having this guy walk in and just ignore everything. Like he did not walk in. This would be considered uh damn, barging in. Like why is his nipples hard? Like he's like, bruh, he is ready. He's like, yes, I finally got here. I'm about to tell Luke, you know what? uh, uh, and then like they always make it. I mean, not to say like that's supposed to sound tempting, like I'm about to dry off, but they always put the decoy in a vulnerable state. Like I've noticed that over the course of these videos. Like, oh, I spilled Diet Coke, and I have to go change. Like, and of course, you'd be in a vulnerable state if you're changing like clothes and like stuff like that. Like, and oh, I gotta get a band-aid or blah blah blah. Like, whatever the hell Dell says. But no offense to Dell, like she's an angel, and she's a goon. Anyway, yeah, like back to this guy. This guy, he would have there's no doubt in my mind that he would have raped. I had to say it, and I said it. Um, yeah. So,
It was like Weary had gone through an eco challenge race.
I guess Chris got a haircut, right? Like, eh, eh.
He had walked. He had gotten on a bus.
He had walked.
He had walked.
He had gotten on the bus. He had walked some more. She said she had some video games. Some, we're gonna play in do some video games. The academic
And when
predator.
you see him come up the driveway, he's got a backpack and a hat, and he looks like a hiker. And he's weary, thirsty.
Whoa! Did he finally get over that little barricade? Like, and look how he gets over and like just like almost like fetal positions a little bit, like when like Chris comes out
And
like
he's weary,
thirsty.
thirsty.
What?
Sir, could you come back over here, please?
Sir, can you, sir? Like Chris is a oh man, let me not even get yeah man. This man is he's one of those guys, like God damn it, Chris, like sir, like just let the man like well, obviously not in these cases, but in some of the other shit he has covered, like I don't know, to catch a fucking bike thief or to catch a fucking uh, oh, I don't know, drug dealer. I don't know, like these little like bits and pieces of segments that he's done after or even during the NBC and his career are like it's a spinoff to Catch a Predator, because I don't know if he came up with To Catch a Predator, or he wanted to dive into this inquiry, or dive into this this endeavor, like this part of law enforcement and what's going on in the world. But it seems like he has some kind of tie to it, so I don't know if he coined the phrase, or I don't know how that works, but um definitely NBC like owns the shit though. But uh let's see. Yeah, so I
Thirsty.
don't sir. Now I remember. Like, Chris is just one of the good old boys. So they think.
Hey, sir, could you come back over here, please? And have
Sir,
a seat
sir.
right on there.
Ew! He almost fell. I never really seen too much analysis on this. Like, I mean, of course, on the John Pierre Weary, of course, like, but not just the little things. I don't know. I find it very subtle, but I mean, it catapults out to me. So it's like I talk about the shit. So
And he's weary.
thirsty.
Thirsty.
Look at his hand though. Look at his hand, like to the bottom left,
A
like.
hiker. And he's weary. Thirsty. Hey, sir, could you come back over here, please? And have a seat right on there.
Like he can't clear it. He already cleared it once. He can't clear it again. Like, oh man,
Why are you in such...
mouth open, like in shock. Like bubble is burst. Like simple as that, man. Simple as that. Like
such a hurry to get over on the other side of the fence?
John, Pierre, Michael, Damien, Wilsey, Weary. Oh man, like this man is sad to say, like, to come up with what he came up with on the spot. Not just the story, but like, all right, put the story in perspective, but like, just keep in mind the action, what he was trying to do, clearly, when he was trying to cross over that little barricade, but or dog shit or whatever. But yeah, like he was gonna like run after that kid and like uh do the worst.
Oh, nothing. I thought I was looking for somebody, and that's all. I'm sorry.
And who were you looking for?
John Pedersen.
John Pedersen.
Yeah.
And why were you looking for John?
Huh? I was going to talk about some business.
And what business was that?
I'm going to try to find a job somewhere, and
Ew, you gonna try to find a job, huh? You trying to put in some work, eh? I mean, this house is very decked out. Like, it's not, it seems lived in, Like, I mean, it has the little key holders and, shit like that. Like, I mean, unlike the HVP, whatever, segments. But John Pierre Weary, man, I mean, you know, um, this is a little gem, man. Like, even though it's well known, he's well known for the bullshit he does. He's still like a hidden gem. Like,
heard about John Pedersen.
And why did you come to...
yo, like, clearly, that walk was a benefit for him. Like, there's no amount of sky blue that can hide whatever the fuck he has going underneath this fucking cloak of fucking ocean breeze. Like, then he has a yellow backpack. Where's that? Like, where's the coordination? Like that is like some like honestly, like this is bum attire. What the fuck? Like this he has headphones hooked up to fucking God knows what. And you're sitting in the house looking for a boy who's half your age. What's going through your mind, John?
To this house looking for John Pedersen.
I had a phone call.
A phone call.
Yeah.
From?
Um, in fact, I don't actually know the guy. Besides the fact that his, in fact, I don't actually know the guy. Besides the fact that his name is, I don't even remember his name.
Ew.
5 hours ago, I've been walking.
Ew.
And you thought that this fellow with the construction company lived in this house?
Somebody told me that he lived.
Yo, if somebody's talking to me like Chris and I don't know who they are and I just met them, like, and it wasn't even like a cordial meeting. Like, it wasn't even like, oh, just, oh, you're getting the same coffee too. Like, oh, like, no. Like, it was like, sir. Like, this man already knows what's on the line. Like, his freedom. What? 2-strike felon in California? I can give a damn what you've been through. Wary, Damien, Wilsey, Michael, uh, you know, you got this backpack on a little bit too tight, You can adjust the backpack. That's not, I mean, unless you got some serious shit in there, but 5 hours to get here, and then for this to happen, like, the fuck do you have the pen for?
Somebody. Who is somebody?
A young man on the phone.
A young man on the phone. And how did you reach this young man on the phone?
He had called me. Or
He had called you just out of the blue?
no, I think he had my number.
I think this is one of Chris's like bad hair days. Like when I say like in previous videos, like like Chris like he gets a retainer or whatever for clothes, but I don't know for his head he like I don't know like they've been trying to find different stylists and some shit worked and some shit didn't like. Clearly, like, look at this mess on his top of his fucking head.
Construction company lived in this house.
Chris. Come on, man.
Somebody told me that he lived.
Somebody. Who is somebody?
A young man on the phone.
A young man on the phone. And how did you reach this young man on the phone?
He had called me. Or
He had called you just out of the blue?
Just out of the
no,
blue?
I think he had my number.
He starts to get into this, well, I'm here to apply for a job, and I said, well, so you know the folks who live here? He goes, no, but I knew that they were looking for somebody to do some work.
Ew.
What work do you do? He said, well, driveway work, resurface driveways and cement, stones and things like that. And I'm thinking at this point, okay, here we go. I'm just going to
I'm gonna let him spin a yard.
the line out a little bit here and see.
Oh shit. I'm gonna let the line out a little bit here and
how far he takes it. And
cause he got him hooked like a fucking fish, bro. That's a fish reference. What the fuck?
what's your
My name is Michael.
Fishing reference. names.
Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson. No.
No, Michael Weary.
Michael Waring. So you're saying this was somebody else, even though we know you were at the public library using a computer. And
What you know is I was in a public library. That's what you may know.
you don't know everything I know. So you want to tell me the real story?
Ew. And then he like claps the papers like come on, man. This is something else like
Or you want to go with what you got? It's up to you.
or you want to go with what you got, or you want to go with what you got is up to you.
And when does the real story get me?
It's not the first time somebody has tried to take that position.
And what does the real story get me? He's like, what is the benefit of me telling you what the fuck is good, Chris? Like, what is that gonna do for me, Chris? Like, obviously, you know, I have to stick to the story, and I have to essentially believe my own lie. Like, I mean, that's something, man. When you believe your own lie, man, that's that's when you need some help. Like, 'cause that's when you turn into that goddamn let me not even, 'cause I don't want to get doxxed, or I don't even know what that fucking means and shit. Like, let me not even say no names. Like,
You know, that's an old email account. I
you
don't
know, that's an old email account.
use it anymore. But when you take them through the math,
When
of the
you
situation.
take them through the math, 1 plus 1 equals 2. And then in that 2, minus that 1 equals 1. Out of that 2, then you know they had an intent to come and molest a 13-year-old child.
Okay. This is your screen name, right? Right. This is the communication that we have between somebody using your screen name and a young teen.
Ew.
You,
You.
not someone else. Your story doesn't
You.
make that much sense. Now, maybe I'm skeptical.
Maybe I'm skeptical.
I don't know.
But it doesn't make sense.
I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Like he about to pull out that milk. Like, get any closer? Like, I have milk on me.
Who you are. I don't even know who you are. I came in here. I was just now.
Pomonica.
That gate's open. Come on in. Okay.
I mean, it just defied logic. And
Defied
at some point
logic.
In the interview, you could see that he knew that this wasn't going to work out to be a great story for him. What this sounds like, Michael, is that you
Like, Chris, like, did you run to the goddamn, what is that fucking place called? Men's Warehouse and get the wrong size. Like, you look like a goddamn vampire. Like, yo, your shoulders are not this broad, Chris. Like, we know this. Like, what are you doing? Like, button up your shirt. What are you doing? Showing your fucking taco meat. Like, where do you think like, where are you coming from? You know? Why you look disheveled?
coming here to have sex with a 13-year-old boy.
Hell no.
But why would you say this?
Hell no. Hell no.
You were coming here to have sex with a 13-year-old boy.
Hell no.
But why would you say this to somebody you thought was a 13-year-old boy?
Somebody else that was also on the computer in the library been using
So it's one big mix-up.
I'm telling you what I came in for.
Oh, and then he's putting his hands on the table like for benediction, like He's standing behind his word, like, yo, I am telling you the truth. Are you fucking deaf? Like, and you know he going to the library, like, around the holidays, like, 'cause it's closed.
anybody, not me. And you, if you were anybody that had access to my record, you look at my record, you figure out that the only time I had any problems with anybody was a young woman. Unless you look at
You see the way he phrased that? The only times I had problems was with a young woman. Like, he raped that young woman. Like, like I don't know how like you get to a point in your life where you say the only thing I had in my past like was I had a problem with a young woman. Like, bro, you like what? What was the problem? Like, oh, I was just taking her to the airport, and then just end up taking her to my house, and force myself on her, and you know then taking her to the airport. What? What?
my adolescent stuff,
But then I was like,
I
oh,
was
listen.
an adolescent.
So you've got a record.
So you got a record.
I'm guessing I do.
You're guessing you do.
I have a record.
You had a problem with a young woman.
He licks them little lips
You
quick.
do time for that?
Don't you know?
Don't you
I'm
know?
asking you.
Why are you asking?
Ew.
Yes, I've done time for that.
Ew. Ew. And he was like, yeah, I done time for that, dickhead.
I'm asking you.
Why are you asking?
I want to know the truth.
Yes, I've done time for that.
Asshole.
Time for that. It was a young woman.
Ain't no kids in me.
We know he's got a criminal history.
We know he's got a criminal history. He has a past, of
And then we have this chat. It's right there in black and white. You're talking to a boy named Luke.
I don't know a boy named Luke.
I'll be there as close to 11 as possible, so I will need your number so that I can call you when I'm near the bus stop. I will look for you, and we will discreetly go to your room and talk. And we'll talk about
What
whatever
the
pops up
fuck?
and stimulates you into whatsoever you want.
That's a hell of a way to say we're gonna chill.
Reading me something that somebody wrote. I'm sorry to hear that.
So I need.
Alright. Alright. Okay, so. Alright, so. If I were John Pedersen, right? John Pedersen. If I was John Pierre Weary or Damon or Mr. Wilsey, um, I would have gotten up to see Chris's reaction after saying that. Like, listen,
Reading me something that somebody wrote. I'm sorry to hear that.
get up. I would have gotten up and seen Chris's reaction, and he would probably would have said, "Can you have a seat?" And I would have said, "You're reading something that somebody wrote on behalf of me, and I'm sorry to hear that," and left. Like, that would have made you look a little bit more credible. But you said what you said, and you just sat there like a goddamn I don't know, man, pack of yogurt.
So I need exact bus stop near.
And his legs are open. Like, look at that. Like he's trying to let them balls breathe. Like, that 5 hour walk in them jeans. mm, Like, and he's not gonna take a shower before he goes rams it into Luke. Like, yo, like, have some respect. Like maybe he should do some meth so he can like want to take a shower. Like, what? Like, and he's ready to go already. Like, yo, it's been 5 hours in the sun. Like, down here smells like goddamn. That shit smells like. Yo, that that shit probably smells like goddamn piss and grits. Like,
Our place, as I get off, I'll walk toward your street, so you also must tell me how to get to your bed from there.
Well, I don't know about what everybody that this person has said to a 13. I never even met a 13-year-old.
Well, the reason why I'm so
you
curious
never met a
about
13-year-old.
is that I'm Chris Hansen.
I mean, I don't think
came on NBC.
I don't think I've
We've
met
been
any
doing a
13-year-olds.
story on computer predators, adults who go online. to
When I was
try to
13, I did.
young teen.
Ew.
Try to meet. We've been doing a story on computer predators, adults who go online to try to.
And we even have a camera under a leaf. Why didn't he turn up with this one, huh? And we even have a hidden camera under a leaf. Ew, shit.
Young teen. Now, if you have anything else you'd like to say, we'd love to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to go on your way.
Damn.
I'm not doing anything.
He surveyed the room. He tried to think of his defense. Fight or flight. He's fighting.
If there's not, it's Scott Patterson.
Do you have Scott Patterson?
He's standing his ground.
No, I have an address. I can leave an address. That's all I was planning to do. Just go to Scott Patterson. I can't leave no phone number, no address.
So you never wrote down Scott Patterson's name anywhere?
No.
Ooh, you put that Jurassic Park hat on real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and hit down, okay?
He maintained until the very end of the interview.
He maintained until the very end of the interview. Like, Chris could be a reverend or something. Like,
Just go to Scott Patterson. I can't leave no phone number, no address.
So you never wrote down Scott Patterson's name anywhere?
No.
He maintained until the very end of the interview that he was just a dusty, determined traveler who came from a long ways away to try to get honest work. The problem with that, of course, is that none of it makes sense. When you put it all together, the chat, his crumbling story, and the fact that, you know, he's the guy sitting in the kitchen across from me.
he's the guy.
You know, it doesn't look good for him.
The young man I thought was supposed to be here.
What's that person's name?
It was Scott.
Here, and he didn't mention his name. I just said, look, it's Scott.
Who's Scott?
Who's Scott?
Be here, and he didn't mention his name. I just said, look, it's Scott.
Who's Scott?
The guy I was supposed to meet. And he didn't mention his name. I just said, Scott was supposed to be here, and he didn't mention his name. I just said, look, it's Scott.
Who's Scott?
Who's
The
Scott?
guy I was supposed to meet. I was told
You work construction?
I was looking for any kind of job.
No, you don't work right now?
He put the flashlight on his eye. You don't work right now. All of the men arrested during our Riverside investigation were charged with an attempt to commit a lewd or lascivious act with a minor under the age of 14, a felony punishable up to 4 years in state prison. But that doesn't really, like, solve the problem, you know? That's kind of like, I mean, that's good, yeah, but, I mean, like, if they were all stings, that would be awesome, but some kids really get the shit. Some of these pedos really do follow through, and it fucking sucks. And what, 4 years? Like, what if they really wanted just that, and they don't really give a fuck about the 4 years, and, you know? I don't know, like, big ass house. Ew. Ew. Oh shit. Like this man is fucked for life. Like, oh shit. But yeah, man, that was Mr. Damien. Hope you come back soon. Subscribe. Oh god, let me not even get into it. Like, let me not even say shit. Uh, I'll be back with more. Give me recommendations. Let me know. And God, 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 God. Oh my God. Hey, how are you? Well, I'm doing rather well. I just got my God, God. It's Friday. You don't got no job. We finna do some of this. God.